If there's children in a marriage, one of the big issues is who are the children going to live with primarily. Now, I get calls from folks all the time who talk about, I want full custody. Well, that's not really a term we even use in Colorado. In Colorado, parental responsibility is what we call the issues involving children. And it's divided into two basic topics. One is decision making. Who's going to make major decisions for the children, or is that going to be a joint decision-making process? Now, the state favors joint decision-making if we have two fit parents. And that's the way that most judges, in my opinion, will rule, as long as neither one of the parents is unfit and as long as the parents can at least attempt to work with one another on issues involving the children. The other issue, the big one, is parenting time. And parenting time can range anywhere from 50-50 parenting if both parties live in the same town or relatively close to one another and they can make those arrangements. And that 50-50 parenting can be as broad spectrumed as it needs to be in a particular situation. Oftentimes with older kids, they'll spend 1 week with one parent and the next week with the other. Older kids seem comfortable with this arrangement because it gives them a nice pattern that they're familiar with and that they can work with, and it doesn't interfere with their lives as much as some of the others. With younger kids, we will often do it's called many things, 2-5-2, where every Monday and Tuesday the child or children with one parent, every Wednesday and Thursday the child or children with the other parent, and they alternate Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so they get weekend time with the kids every other week. You're not limited to those two situations. Whatever you can convince the court is in the best interest of the children is what should happen, because the court will be looking strictly at what's in the best interest of the children. The parents' desires matter, but they're not paramount. What's paramount is what's best for those kids, and that's the way the court will be looking at it. So if you happen to have an attorney helping you with your case, we try to get the parenting plan that you want, but we have to explain to you along the way that the court's going to be looking at the best interest of the children, and if you're proposing a parenting plan where the other parent who lives in town is fit, is able to take care of the kids, only gets to see them on Christmas Day, that's probably not a realistic plan to put forward. And so if you're working with me, you and I will sit down and we will figure out what is in the best interest of your kids as well as what's in your best interest, and that's what we'll try to get the court to agree to.